which card did we apply for so that way we can take advantage of Truist having just that soft pull and no hard inquiry? Which card did we apply for and did we get approved for and get $14 extra thousand added onto our credit limit? And I'm gonna pull it up right here. Welcome back, my credit fiends. Today we are going over the Truist credit cards, and they surprisingly are not doing hard inquiries. This was just a soft inquiry, at least for me and my wife, because we applied for these cards and I did not see them pop up on the Experian little pop-up. But when I did apply for a TD Bank card, I'd seen that pop up immediately. So Truist is just doing soft inquiries. Now, I'm not sure if you need to be a member in order for you to just get a soft inquiry. I don't think it really matters, but I'm sure maybe it plays a part in how much you get approved for, as well as your income and other verification methods. However, they are not going to require any type of documents or any type of proof of your income. At least for the level that we were at, I didn't have to submit any proof with them or anything. I got that soft pull, which didn't show up on my credit profile. And then on top of that, we got two of them, which ended up equaling out to 14,000 credit limit. So I'm gonna get right into this video. I'm gonna be going over all of the Truist cards and then the ones that we applied for, so that way maybe you can have the same luck or better than what we had. If you pull up their website, this is what it's going to look like. Now, if you go and you check out my other videos on how you can legally take money from the banks and how you can get up to like $2,500 or more from the banks, this bank is on there, and you can see that they're giving $400 away. Now, I don't remember if they was doing the 400. I believe it was $400, but you'll have to go check, because some of these banks that are on there are giving more away than what they were in the video that I previously did. So you can see here that Truist is giving away $400 for a new checking account. Now, I'm sure if you had one in the past, as long as it's closed within like a year or year and a half or so, that's normally what they do. Normally it's about a year of a closed account, and you can reopen and you can get the bonus. You can click get offer if you would like to do that, or you can go check out my video on all of the banks that are giving away the free money. Now, what we want is the credit card. So we are going to click their products and go to their credit cards. You can see that they have a whole range of products, just like any other bank or credit union would. If you scroll down, you'll start to see all of the credit cards that they have available. Like I said, I'm going to go through all of them, and then I'm going to show you guys which ones we applied for, so that way you can try your luck. Now, this is the card for every day. You're going to see that you're going to get rewards, 3% back on gas and EV charging, but you know we can get 5% back on gas because we get the 5% back on everything. If you go check out that video, you will go and see how I get 5% back on everything. So this 3% back on gas is nothing compared to what we're doing over here on this channel. You get 2% on utilities and groceries. If you watched my top 5 card video, I'm pretty sure that my Wells Fargo card, along with my, I think it's Navy Federal card, is on there giving you the 2% back on everything. Therefore, this 2% back on utilities is kind of a gimmick to us, because we already know how you can get the 2% back on those everyday purchases that you make in person. Right here, you can see that they're giving you 2% back on utilities and groceries. But like I said, you already know how we're getting 5% back. So this is nothing compared to that. And they're only giving you up to $1,000 as a monthly spend cap, which is not really too much. The max you can get is like $20. That's not doing much. Then you get 1% back on all eligible purchases, which is nothing, because you know which card will give you 2% on all eligible purchases. Or you can opt for the 1.5% cash back on all eligible purchases. This card is no match for that Wells Fargo card that gives you 2% back, or my Navy Federal card that gives you 2% back. Nothing on that, okay? Here you will see that you get 0% APR for 12 months after account opening. This is the most important part, because this is what's going to save you so much in interest, because I know a lot of our interest rates are above 20%. Some of them are close to 30%. Therefore, the 0% interest will be very great for you. And you will get that 3% fee, like I mentioned in some of my other videos. You get 3% balance transfer fees. And if you click that little plus, I'm sure it's only within a certain amount of time. If we go and we check, let's find out if it's going to be 5% after. So you can see it's 3% each advance for a balance transfer and then 4% for cash advances. Therefore, I do not think it's going to go back up to 5%. They're actually pretty nice in that area because they're only doing the 3% balance transfer fee, saving you another 2% there and then 0% for 12 months. So you'll pay no interest for a whole year. The next card we have here is the Enjoy Beyond credit card. You get 3 times points spent on airfare, hotels, and car rentals, 2 times on dining. You already know we're getting 5% back on dining, and then 1 times points on all eligible purchases. Like I said, a lot of these are going to be either for the 0% interest or for the bonus points because y'all already know how we are getting the max benefits out of these cards. And these cards are no match for the other cards that I've been over on this channel. You will see that you get 30,000 bonus points after you spend just $1,500 in purchases in 90 days. That is $500 a month. Who can't spend $500 a month? You will get the 30,000 bonus points, which I'm pretty sure will translate to $300 just for spending the $500 a month for 3 months. This one will come with a hefty $95 annual fee. I'm not really feeling this card just because of the fee, and then the point system here is kind of low, I'm not gonna lie. Truist Future credit card, you will get 0% interest for 15 months. That is 3 months past a year. 0% interest for 15 months on balance transfers made within the first 90 days. Then you will have the APR of 17% to 26%, which is probably about their lowest rate right here. And you will only have that 3% $10 minimum applying to each balance transfer. Truist is good in that area on the 3% for the whole time being, not just for a set amount of time. Like I think it was Discover that had only 3% for like 90 days or until June. And this video is just now hitting April. And then it would transfer over to that 5% fee after June for the Discover cards. These ones will stay at 3% no matter what. That's impressive. The Enjoy Travel credit card, another travel card that they have here, you'll get 2 times miles per $1 on airfare, hotels, car rentals, and 1 times miles spent on all other purchases. This one is all right just because there's no annual fee. You will get that $200, which is 20,000 bonus miles, after you spend $500 a month for the first 3 months, so $1,500 in total. And the interest rates are a little bit higher starting out than this card above it. And there would be no annual fee. I don't know why they put 0% annual fee. They should have just put, like this one up here, $0 annual fee or something like that. That was a little bit weird. This one right here, unless you want to have a travel card, an extra little travel card in your pocket, they are giving you $200 to spend on that. Therefore, this one's not too crazy and that's not too bad, but there are better options than this card right here. If you're just trying to go in and apply for a travel credit card, there are a lot better ones out there. Their last but not least credit card here they have is the Enjoy Cash Secured credit card. This will give you 3% cash back on gas and EV charging, 2% on utilities and groceries, just like that very first one, and 1% on all eligible purchases. This one, the only reason why you should be getting this one is if you're trying to start out building credit, or if your credit is poor and you won't be able to apply and get approved for an unsecured card like the ones I previously went over in this video. This one would be for you, so that way you can help your credit score go up by reporting timely payments. This secured credit card, you are going to set your line. Which card did we apply for so that way we can take advantage of Truist having just that soft pull and no hard inquiry? Which card did we apply for and did we get approved for and get 14 extra $1,000 added onto our credit limit? And I'm gonna pull it up right here. You can literally see right here on the screen that we were approved for 2 of these cards right here. And on top of that, they each have a very hefty credit limit. That was a super nice addition to our credit mix because we have the 0% interest for that 15 months. So we can go ahead and transfer over balances, only pay 3% for 15 whole months. I don't know what other bank is doing that besides Discover, but you have to do it within a certain amount of time. That's giving you 3% on balance transfers. Now, Navy Federal, if you can get up in there, they are doing 0 fees on balance transfers right now. And that may change in the future. I know it was different back then, but you can get 0 fees on transferring over any balance to your Navy Federal credit cards. Therefore, if you can get into Navy Federal, I would highly recommend. They're one of the best credit unions that are around. If you liked this video and you found it helpful, please leave a like, make sure you're subscribed, and leave a comment down below or DM me with any of your questions that you may have. I'll catch you guys in the next video, and we fiending for that credit.